Shabbat Shalom. This week we read the Torah portion Titzaveh about the oil that was used to light the menorah, the seven-branched lamp that was in the temple in Jerusalem. And of course, in Exodus, in the book of Exodus, it's talking about the seven-branched lamp that was in the traveling tent, the central meeting place of God and the Israelites while the Israelites wandered in the desert for 40 years. That tabernacle or tent, the tent of meeting, became the pattern for the style of the temple in Jerusalem, which also had the seven branch lamp and also was used with olive oil for its fuel. So the symbolism of lighting a light and that it symbolizes wisdom and knowledge and inspiration and God's presence in our lives has been an essential part of the Jewish world since then for 3,000 years or so. And so there's a menorah in every, or some symbol of the menorah in every synagogue in the world, which reminds us of that original lamp and the lamp in the temple, and also reminds us of wisdom and inspiration and God's presence in our lives, wherever the Jewish community happens to be. It is also a special Torah reading because this week is Parshat Zachor, a special Torah reading about Amalek, the early terrorists who attacked our people from the rear. And that means they attacked the women, the children, the infirm, the aged, those people who could not advance quickly and were not the soldiers protecting the advancement of the Israelites through the wilderness. In the rear are the people who are not strong, not healthy, the people who are straggling behind. And that's who Amalek attacked. So they're early terrorists just trying to terrorize the population, picking on helpless people. And we are commanded to remember Amalek and to blot out this kind of iniquity from the world. So we always read this Torah portion about Amalek on the Shabbat before Purim, where we celebrate a descendant of the Amalekites, Haman, in the story of Esther. And we'll be reading that in a festive celebration Thursday night at 6:30. You can join either congregation, the chapel, the Friedman Levitt Sanctuary, or the Museum Minyan. Each place will have a reading of the Megillah. The Friedman Levitt will have our clergy dressed up in costumes for our Purim play, which, as you probably know, is taken from the musical Wicked, and it's a wicked, wicked Purim. And we encourage everybody to dress up in costumes, and we'll be celebrating and passing out candies and cookies, and there'll be hamantashen. There's a major celebratory service. So we hope you'll all enjoy coming for that on Thursday night. And of course, making a lot of noise whenever Haman's name is mentioned. And then on Sunday morning, we're going to have a special Purim spiel where we will do a Purim play with the tunes from the musical Wicked, and the staff will be dressed up in costumes. You will not want to miss that. Following the Purim spiel, or the Purim play, as it were, that's not this Sunday, next Sunday, will be the Purim Carnival, the best Purim Carnival in Houston, maybe the best Purim Carnival in all of Texas. So we have a lot of wonderful events coming up, but we hope you'll join us for Friday night services at 6 o'clock, where we will welcome new Jews who are, many of whom are going to be staying for a Shabbat dinner afterwards, and for services at 9:30 in the morning in the Friedman Levitt Sanctuary. So Shabbat Shalom and an early happy Purim.